This is a demo video of how to write graphing form for 4 different parents given A, H, and K. And a reminder that a generic graphing form always starts with y equals A, x minus h, and then plus k. The squared will change to a 3 for this parent. The parentheses will change to absolute value in this parent, and the parentheses will change to a square root in the final parent. So let's do an example of each. For this parent, the graphing form uses y equals a x minus h squared plus k, but I'm going to be plugging in a is 2, h is a negative 3, and k is a positive 4. When I plug in those numbers, I end up getting y is equal to 2, and x minus negative 3 makes it positive, giving me x plus 3 squared plus 4. So the answer for this parent is in purple. Now we're going to move on to the cubed, and the only thing that will change is that this 2 in parentheses will end up being a 3 for cubic. Y is equal to 2, x plus 3 cubed plus 4, boxing up my answer. To move on to the next parent for absolute value, we're plugging in the same numbers, but instead of parentheses and a squared, we're going to use the absolute value symbol. Y equals, A is always in the front, A is 2. I'm going to use the absolute value symbols, and this gives me x, but minus a negative 3 is still a plus sign, so here's my plus 3 plus 4 for k. Notice that it looks almost exactly the same as the upper 2 in the front, a positive 3 on the inside, and a positive 4 on the outside. The only thing that's changing is the parent. Squared, cubed, absolute value. The last one is a square root, starting with a y equals 2 for A, square root symbol, x plus 3 plus 4. And that is using the same 3 values for A, H, and K for 4 different parents. And these are your answers. Now, if you are going in the opposite direction, say they give you the formula and you have to find A, H, and K. A is always the first number. H is always the second number or the number next to the x. And K is always our last number. So it looks like A is my front number, making it negative 4. H is the number after the subtraction sign. Now notice that it is an x minus h, meaning h is the number after the subtraction sign. So h is a positive 3. K is whatever we see on the outside, which is a positive 1. So here is my A, H, and K. Moving on to the next one. My front number is 1/2. My inside number is x minus h. And because this is a positive 2, that means I'm actually subtracting a negative 2. So h is negative 2. And my last number is k, which is a minus 4. And for the final one, my front number is negative 2/3. My inside number is an x minus h, or a minus negative 3, making my h a negative 3. And my k is my outside number, plus 5. So that's how to go from equation to identifying A, H, and K.